Hey everyone. Yes, I am back. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been like 6 months since I posted a video. In truth, I felt like I needed somewhat of a break from YouTube for a little bit. And I've been keeping busy and keeping really well too. In truth, I have somewhat stumbled upon a bit of a mental block about what to do with this channel. And people who have watched some of my previous videos, you know that it's on personal development and philosophy. And kind of got me thinking as well, do I really want to keep making self-help content for the rest of my YouTube journey? The answer is probably not. I kind of feel like I want to make videos in which I can explore ideas. I think that's really where my strength lies, my ability to integrate different pieces of information and put it all together. So I'd like to explore ideas on this channel. So perhaps, maybe it'll still be like personal development, self-help kind of content, but perhaps a bit of a different spin. And it got me thinking as well, um, like, what is the point in improving yourself? When I first started this channel, I wanted to share insights about my personal journey and to share it with the world, hopefully to inspire people and help people to live better lives. That was my intention. And the platform, YouTube, is saturated with personal development content. And there's lots of really great information out there, some fantastic creators, some amazing and well put together videos. But I think what I see in this niche is there's somewhat of a blind spot. And I think that lots of people, they feel compelled to improve themselves, but not for good reason. Perhaps reasons that come from unhealthy places. Now, what do I mean by that? And we see all these videos as well on the platform, how cold showers changed my life, how to have the perfect morning routine, the perfect journaling gratitude practice, how to become the best version of yourself. So many productivity videos. And I am somewhat skeptical of some creators in this niche. And the irony is that I am also a creator in this niche. And I sometimes think, can I trust this person? Looking at certain content creators, like what makes them the authority? I really, truly do understand the irony, because if you've seen some of my previous videos, you will see that I'm coming across in a way that is very matter of fact and suggesting that I have knowledge of what the truth is. And that is very difficult to know. So perhaps I'd like to transition my channel away from, hey, I have all the answers, because no, that's not true. I am on the process of self-discovery just like anyone else is on this planet. But I think, in this society that we live in today, this culture, there's the idea that we should strive for improvement, for excellence, to be the best version of ourselves. And I am all for that. And personally, for me as well, that is one of my core values. Become the best version of who I am. And I do truly believe that it's my moral duty and obligation to live my best life and to be the best version of myself. And in part, that's because if I can be the best version of myself, then I can be a force for good, so that the world as a whole, however incrementally, hopefully can improve just a little bit for me having contributed in some way. But I see so much people wanting to improve themselves through self-help for reasons that are perhaps somewhat toxic. And perhaps this coincides with the rise in social media, platforms like Instagram, Facebook, where now, today, more than ever, it has never been so easy to peer and have a glimpse into the life of another person who is perhaps on the other side of the world, has no idea that you exist, and you get to peer into their seemingly perfect lives, because isn't that what people do on social media? No one's talking about, or I shouldn't say no one, but most people aren't talking about ways in which they're wounded, ways in which they're imperfect. We show the highlight reels of our imperfect lives, and we try to sell that as a snapshot of a perfect moment. But that may not be true. So we see people on the platform seemingly having it all, you might know someone, who is posting all of these travel photos, and they're by the beach sipping pina coladas and enjoying and having the time of their lives. And meanwhile, you've come home from work, you look like shit, you're tired, and you are snacking on a bag of potato chips. And you're thinking, oh gosh, this person's living such a beautiful and perfect life. Whereas look at me, I'm just a regular average person. And this person also has a lot of money. This person has the perfect body. If you're a woman, you might be envious about how beautiful that person looks. Oh, she's so gorgeous. She's so thin. If you're a guy, that you might be marveling at how much muscle this person has on social media. You're going through the news feed. The guy's lean, jacked, ripped. Yeah. And here you are, just a regular dude with a regular body. And you might be thinking to yourself, wow, this person seemingly has it all. They seem so perfect. But me, I'm aware about all the ways in which I'm not perfect. All the ways in which I'm not enough. And maybe that stings a little bit. Maybe that in some way triggers something in you. Feeling like you're not good enough. I can relate to that. I'm sure so many people can relate to that. Comparing ourselves to other people. And based upon that, there is a sense of lack. Feeling like, oh shoot, I have to step it up. I have to become better. I need to work out more. I need to eat better, sleep better. I need more money. I need more friends. I need to improve my dating life. I need a bigger car or a faster car, a bigger house in a better neighborhood, better job, better company, all of these things. Which is not to say that that is a bad thing. It's not bad to want these things. Not necessarily bad to want to improve your life. But I think where the toxicity comes in is where we feel like we're coming from a sense of lack. We don't feel good enough, and we seek external success and achievement, different circumstances to validate who we are because we feel inferior. We don't feel good enough. But the problem lies in that if we come from a sense of lack, I don't believe that getting extra things on top of that will ever be enough, due to several cognitive processes like the hedonic treadmill, the idea that our happiness levels and levels of satisfaction are constantly changing. We achieve something and momentarily we are satisfied and we think, oh gee, I've finally gotten what I wanted. But then our bar raises a little bit and we feel like, okay, well, I'm pretty happy with where I am now. You know, I've got that new job, that new income. I'm making 6 figures now. And okay, now that's kind of boring. What else is new? Okay, so trying to perhaps get a better job, a higher income, and so forth. It's a never-ending trend of feeling endlessly, perhaps dissatisfied, or perhaps more accurately, never truly being satisfied with what you have. So I ask myself, what's the point? What is the point in wanting to become better, to improve yourself? And I think, and I hope that we should ask ourselves these questions. Why do you want more money? Why do you want that new car? Why do you want more muscles? Why do you want to improve in general? And if the answer is because you want to fulfill some kind of void within yourself, probably, maybe you should be looking elsewhere. And probably getting all of this extra stuff, attaining all of this extraneous things, could that be somewhat applying a band-aid to a more systemic wound of poor self-esteem and perhaps not feeling good enough about ourselves? And it's complicated. We are social creatures. We live in a society, and perhaps it is in our human nature to compare ourselves to other people. We are naturally competitive. It's in our nature to be competitive. So I guess I should probably come to a point. I've been riffing off in a purely off-the-cuff manner, and I didn't really plan this, but I think my point is that we should be more mindful about our motives and really being honest with yourself, asking yourself why. Okay, why do you want that? Why do you want more muscles? Why do you want to become leaner? Perhaps it's for health reasons, and that's a really good reason. But perhaps it might be because you don't feel good enough being overweight, and you see all of these beautiful people with these perfect bodies, and you wish you could be like that. Maybe deep down you don't like yourself, and you feel that improving yourself in this way is going to bring you long and lasting happiness. And I'm not saying that it won't increase your quality of life, having a better body, because probably it will. But if you feel like you're not good enough as a person, you're not worthy as a person because your body is not in the ideal state, I think that puts us in a dangerous position. You see in the bodybuilding industry and the fitness niche on YouTube, and people who are really into fitness, for men, you have what's called bigorexia. No muscles are ever enough because there's always more, always can be bigger, stronger, always can be a little bit leaner. And even though you might have a body that's better than 99% of the rest of the population, you look at the mirror and you feel, I still don't look good enough. I don't feel good enough. I am still too small. Perhaps joy can be obtained in the present moment. Why not love us? Love ourselves for who we are. Accept ourselves for who we are. And realizing that, hey, we're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. And that's okay. With or without all of these extra achievements and all of this stuff that our society and culture seems to glorify and romanticize. The idea that the perfect life is having the perfect job, the perfect partner, the perfect kids, the perfect body, the perfect bloody everything. But why not love and appreciate ourselves just as we are? This does not mean that we shouldn't improve ourselves. No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is you are good enough as you are, but you can always be better. That's what I'm doing. Realizing my self-worth, but in a way, always becoming or striving to become the best version of myself. So, hopefully this made sense to someone, and maybe hopefully it inspires some of you to improve yourself, but find a way to appreciate and love yourself as well. So everyone, that's it from me. First video in, over 6 months. I'm happy to be back on the platform. If you're still here, do me a favor, click that like button and subscribe if you're so interested. More videos coming up. And I'm kind of liking these vibes of doing more off-the-cuff style of videos. So if you're into that, I will see you next time. Goodbye.